Hello, this is Krista Gibson with Three or Under, where I share some wisdom in just a few minutes. Today I'm going to tell you a story, and then I'm going to ask you a question. Here's the story. Many years ago, there was a man who lived in Spain and who used to routinely go across the border into Portugal. Now this man, this Spaniard, was known to be a smuggler. So every time he went across the border guards from Portugal, they searched and searched because they thought, oh good, we're going to catch him smuggling drugs, sugar, tea, something. They'd make him get off his donkey. They would look through his clothing, through his saddlebags, and they always had to just let him pass. They found nothing. Years passed, and one of the border guards had retired and moved to Paris. One day he was sitting on a park bench looking at the Eiffel Tower, and he looked around and he saw, there's that man, the smuggler. Oh, I've got to talk to him. So he went over to the gentleman and he said, look, do you remember me? I'm one of the guards. Oh, says the man from Spain, I remember you really well, yes. And he said, look, I'm retired. I can't possibly hurt you in any way. So I need to ask you a question. What were you smuggling all those years? We looked for everything. We looked for drugs. We looked for tea. We looked for sugar. Everything. And yet, you went back and forth absolutely for years, and we couldn't find anything. So I ask you, what were you smuggling? Well, the smuggler looked at him. He smiled. He said, I was smuggling donkeys. Here's the question for you based on that story. What are you not seeing in your life? Is there a message from your higher self, from your soul self, from the universe that you're missing, that you're looking in all the wrong places? Where do you need to look? Be aware, pay attention, listen that you're missing. There's something there for you, whether it's a message, whether it's guidance. What are you missing because you're too busy looking for the tea and the sugar when in fact you should be looking for donkeys? See you next week.